All right, grand evening, everybody. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it is approximately 7 o'clock, a little after 7 o'clock on this beautiful, beautiful evening. And so I want to welcome everyone here. This is a special occasion on behalf of the iLead Company, LLC. Again, very, very special occasion. We are premiering our 2020, that's our spring 2020 magazine issue. This is the Leadership TKO magazine issue. This is the spring 2020 issue. And so we are here for a special public announcement, just sharing some great information about the release of this issue, this being the first issue for the year 2020. And so I'm glad to be here. I am the executive editor of the magazine. And so I have some information just to share with you. A couple of things. We're not going to be here extremely long on tonight, but I wanted to make sure I share with you all this grand occasion. Of course, give you insight as to what this magazine is all about, what it actually includes, and then share with you all how anyone around the world can get access to this magazine. So, first and foremost, I will tell you that this particular magazine is really a premier leadership magazine for individuals, men and women alike around the world, who are seeking to start, grow, and expand upon a business idea. It gives you the platform to really boost and propel your brand and your business forward. And that is really the center, the hub, the focus on this particular magazine. The Leadership TKO magazine has been around for quite a couple of years. I don't know if any of you know, but we've been around since the year 2013. So we've come out with several issues with this magazine. About 4 magazine issues are released and published every year. And so we're glad to be here to be able to present to you the spring 2020 issue. And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to shift gears just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to give you a little bit of insight. Okay. I'm going to give you some insight and give you a little bit of a taste as to what this magazine is truly all about. So let's go ahead and let me see if I can pull it up where I can give you all a little bit of a sample of what this thing is truly, truly all about here. So here we are. Let's go ahead and we're going to share another screen so you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. And we're going to give you a little preview, by the way. So it's not going to be, of course, the entire magazine issue that you're going to see, but you're going to get a little taste as to what this magazine is all about. So feel free, as I'm about to get the preview out, to share this out with individuals that you know, share it out on your timelines, groups, fan pages, wherever you feel led to sharing this as we prepare to pull this thing up for you. Okay, here we go. All right, so hopefully you see it. Hopefully it's on your screen here, just giving you a little bit of a sample, a taste as to what this magazine actually looks like. And so here is a little bit of a look at the cover of the magazine. So we have our theme for the magazine, which is spring forward with your mission. We all know this is the spring issue, so we try to put a little bit of a twist to the theme of the magazine issue. So spring forward with your mission. And so it really caters to the entrepreneur. And so within the magazine, and this is not the exact ordering of the pages of the magazine, but yet a preview, okay? So what you'll probably see when you come across, the magazine, you get your copy of the magazine because it is available physically. So you'll get a physical copy if that's what you choose. And we also have a digital version that you'll be able to order based on your desire. Okay, so you have a special message from yours truly within the magazine, as you can see. And then you have an idea as to who's included. So we have all of these beautiful, beautiful leaders who are part of the magazine. As you can see, we have Reverend Evita Smith. We have Char Michelle McDowell. We have Kelly Holland. We have Irena Tennant. We have Dr. Althea Weber Bates. We have Miss Sabrina Thomas, right? We have Melba Haggins, Dr. Trinell Stewart, Elizabeth People, okay, Elizabeth People. And so we have our theme here, as you can see, spring forward with your mission. This is, again, the theme of the magazine issue, okay? So a little bit of a taste, as you can see, the individual that we're about to check on right now within this issue is none other than Dr. Trinell Stewart. You see how beautiful that is? Of course, we have, the authors, the writers of these articles, their information below here with their bios, as well as their social media links. You'll have a way to get in contact with our columnists, as well as their business websites. And this is a little bit of a taste of her title for her issue, okay, her magazine article. So it says Dangers of Building an Inauthentic Brand. So she has this content. You definitely want to make sure you read up on this, because it's definitely one to read and one that will help you. We also have a special submission from none other than Reverend Evita L. Smith. Okay, she's a senior pastor and founder over at Kingdom Seekers Community Church. And so she definitely has something to share as well. Be about your business. Okay, be about your business. And here's a little bit of a taste as to what she writes. She says, each year we create goal lists and vision boards reflecting the things we hope to accomplish during the year. While we seem excited in the beginning, the excitement begins to wane and the goals are placed on the shelf. Now, according to the statistic published by Inc. magazine, approximately 80% of people who make New Year's resolutions have dropped them by the second week of February. And so she goes into giving you inspiration and hope as to how to pick up the ball and keep running with it, okay? So you definitely want to get and read that entire article within this magazine issue. And of course, we have Miss Elizabeth People. She submitted an article entitled How to Spring Forward in Your Mission, okay? How to spring forward in your mission. And she says, as an organization, you should always be mission focused, meaning everything the organization does needs to reflect its mission. If the mission is to feed those in need by providing food supplies, then every day should be focused on, number one, how to contact those in need, how to gain and store the food supplies, and the best way to distribute the food, as well as how to gain financial support. So that is Miss Elizabeth People. Of course, she shares a little bit of information about herself in the bio area, as well as some of her social media links and her website address. And of course, this is the back cover of the magazine as well. So really, really quality, I should say. The cover of the magazines, and of course, I could have shown you a little bit of a sample of what the cover of the magazines look like, but it has a glossy feel to it on the cover of it. And I'm just scrolling to the top. Okay, so it is a glossy feel. And I am going to share with you in just a couple of moments as well how, for example, not only can you get a copy of the magazine, but also the many different opportunities that presents itself within the magazine. So not only do we have people who are educational columnists and they share pertaining to their area of expertise as well as the theme. So they have to intricately put a message together that's going to add value to you who are the readers. Okay. And so within this magazine, not only do we have columnists, but we have individuals who actually have they have business ads. So they share a little bit about their business. They may have an event going on. They may be releasing a book, right? Or they may be sharing about a special service that they offer within their businesses. And so they're able to insert a full page ad, half a page ad, or a quarter page ad within the magazine itself. All right, so that's something special pertaining to this magazine. And not just that, we also have a way by which people can include, somewhat of a little bit of information in a classified section. So you'll have maybe about 3 lines where you're able to put, your name, your title, your business name, and depending on what type of classified opportunity you take advantage of, you may be able to include your business logo as well. So there are many, many options, many, many ways that people get involved. And of course, the best way that some people get involved throughout the year is by wanting to be on the cover of the magazine. So it really depends on where people may be and how much exposure that entrepreneur, that business CEO wants to take advantage of. And so we do have cover opportunities as well within the magazine. And so you would be able to inquire of those opportunities by simply sending a message. Okay, so I'm going to give you a website, and I'm going to show you the website as well, where we have quite a bit of information there, right? So I'm going to share with you the page where you can actually pre-order a copy of the magazine itself. And then also I'm going to share with you the overall look of the entire magazine site. Okay, so the site itself will be gradually updated with the new information for this magazine issue, but I'm going to go ahead over there and I'm going to share with you what it actually looks like. So again, this is where someone would come, okay, and we'll share with you what this link is so that if you do want to pre-order, you'll be able to do that. Okay, so of course you will come to this site here, Elementor-15438. And of course, we'll provide that information online, so you don't have to worry about trying to memorize that particular link. So the link will be added online. You'll be able to see that. But once you get to the page, you'll be able to click here and you'll be able to pre-order as many copies as you would like of the magazine itself. Okay, so that's what it looks like. But I do want to share with you what it looks like once the full update is provided on the site for that issue. Now, I will tell you also, as we are transitioning, and this is information about the previous issue, by the way. This magazine actually reaches well over, I want to say over 28 countries now. Over 28 countries, this magazine is read in and purchased in. So we have people who purchase the magazine from other countries around the world. And then we also have a lot of people who order the digital version. So they're able to get it on any type of device that they choose. Okay, so it is being read all around the world. And this is what the previous issue looks like, of course, right here. Okay, and you have a little bit of a summary of all that's included in this particular issue on the right side. Okay, so here's a taste of where our magazine has been purchased and or read. So South Africa, Hong Kong, Germany, the United States, Pakistan, the Netherlands, Canada, China. Yes, all of these places have either purchased copies of the magazine or they have ordered it. And of course, it's a digital version that they have access to. And these were our winter 2019 educational columnists. So when people come on board and they become columnists, if that's, for example, yourself, you'll be added to this website. People will be able to reach out, be in contact with you and such. Some of these are some of our older or at least previous educational columnists that may not necessarily be columnists presently. We update this. And we do bring on board columnists on an ongoing basis. And with these columnists, I will tell you that not only do they focus on writing, but some of them have the opportunity to become hosts of their own podcast shows as well. Because a part of, or in conjunction with the magazine, we also have the Leadership TKO radio station, right? And so some of these columnists can add on the option of being a podcast host, and you can have your own show. Okay, so there's so much to it where you can bring so much exposure to your brand, to your business, and really grow what it is that you have. So whether you believe that you want to focus and become an authority in the area of travel, if you want to become an authority in the area of leadership itself, okay, or perhaps even, you know, when it comes to fashion or the legal side of business, we have some people some individuals who were attorneys, and they actually partnered with us and became columnists, right? And so they had their own show and was sharing information about that. So there's many, many different ways to be involved. Now, for example, if some of you are like, man, Lakeisha, well, you said something about you having previous issues. Tell us about those previous issues. Well, I'm going to share with you what those previous issues look like. So it's loading right now. Okay, here we are. And I will tell you this, okay? The magazine was previously named, this is many years ago when we first came out with the magazine, it was previously named Legacy in the Making. Okay, that's what it was called before, Legacy in the Making. And so as you can see, it's not just one particular culture of people who is a part of the magazine. We've had several cultures. So as you can see, you know, we love our sisters and our brothers from all around the world. And so again, These are just some of the individuals present who are present on the cover of the magazine. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little taste of what that looked like. So we're still scrolling and we're still scrolling. So like I said, we've been around for some time now. Let me tell you about this issue here. This issue here, the spring 2017 issue, was an issue that actually accompanied me when I went to Thailand. Okay, so when I went to Thailand, this issue came right along with me. Okay, so again, these are some of our previous issues, and we're just super duper excited about them. Okay, and so the list goes on and on and on. So you'll be able to go there by simply coming to this particular area where it says archives. Okay, where it says archives. And we did have a special issue for speakers. It was called the Speakers Special Edition. Now I'll give you a heads up. We are going to be having there's going to be a special issue for those individuals who are building wealth. So for those of you who are partners of the iLead company, meaning that you've connected with me in a different space as far as helping people to build wealth, there will be a special issue pertaining to you all. So you'll have the opportunity to be featured in this magazine that is shared, that is read all across the world. So you'll be able to understand and know when that opportunity avails itself and makes itself available. So stay tuned, stay plugged into this timeline and stay connected with me on social media, and you'll find out more information about that. So maybe you have an interest in being a columnist. All you need to do is go here. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure this is running relatively well. We never know how technology is. So let's check it out. All right, give it a second and it should pop up. Got to process internet. All right, here we go. Okay, so you just pretty much come here to this page, right? Why write for Leadership TKO? We talk about the application process. We talk about, your expectations as a columnist, right? We even give you article content ideas and so much more. Okay, so you have there's plenty of opportunities here. And we tell you about the unique categories, right? Leadership development, travel, sales and marketing, fashion, health and wellness, the nonprofit sector, okay? The legal category, finances, hard and soft skills when it comes to business. So again, various categories, you submit this information, pretty much go to this tab where it says become a columnist and you'll be good to go. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know that the Leadership TKO brand has a blog, right? But we do have a blog. It's not necessarily closely related to the magazine, but if you wanted more information to learn more about the TKO brand, I'll click on that and hopefully it takes us there, okay, to the blog itself. Here we go. Okay, we've actually had this blog for some time and it has valuable information on it. Okay, so we share information about building wealth there. We give you a special little welcome message here. So if you want to learn more about leadership, spiritual development, affirmations, health and wellness, I mean, there's a wide amount of information, a range of information here. Professional speaking, book writing and publishing, marketing. Okay, we also have a way by which you can learn how to grow your impact and grow your income as well. So you grow your impact, grow your income, grow your influence. We already know what these three core categories is. This is a part of the mission statement where we're empowering leaders to win from the inside out, growing your influence, right? Your impact and your income. Okay, so that is what we do. So let's actually circle back. Okay, we're going to try to circle back to where we were so that we can get back to the order area. There we go. Okay, so here's the pre-order online launch area as well. So you'll see this on social media, and if you're trying to figure out how to get there, okay, this is going to be updated, so don't worry. It's going to say spring 2020 pre-order. So you'll be able to go to it by going to leadershiptkomagazine.com/spring-2020-pre-order. So you'll be able to see that. And we're also going to post that online so that you're made aware. Now, our columnists are going to know that link, and they're going to have access to that link as well. So if any of you are, connected to any of the columnists, definitely be in touch with them, and they'll be more than happy to assist you in getting your copy of the magazine issue itself. But nonetheless, I mean, we're just extremely excited at what God is doing. We can't take complete credit, right? We can't take complete credit for all of this because we know that it is God's doing. He's given us the strength. He's given us the idea, the ability, okay, the skill set to be able to make this available for each and every one of you. And so we give him the credit, we give him the glory for all that he's doing through the Leadership TKO brand. And we thank you so much for spending this time this evening on this day, depending on where you are around the world, with us. Now, you might be watching this video now as it is live, but of course, it is going to be added onto the website over at leadershiptkomagazine.com. So you may be watching this there at this time, and we appreciate you. So if you're watching this particular video a little bit later on the magazine page, all you need to do is scroll down and grab your copy of the magazine issue. But otherwise, everyone, I just want to say on behalf of the Leadership TKO, the iLead Company team, that's right, the whole team. We have some graphic people with us. We have some marketing people that assist us. We have assistants. We have a team. And so on behalf of the entire team, we say thank you so very much for being with us and being a part of this grand launch. We are releasing now the spring 2020 issue of the magazine. We want to thank all of our beautiful columnists. That's right, you know who you are, for being a part of this grand project. And so you'll see some more information about them, as well as we love to showcase our columnists and definitely allow for you to be able to connect with them even through social media. So thank you so much, Lakeisha McKnight, you're executive editor here. And so we appreciate your time, and thank you. We are here, we've announced it, the spring 2020 issue of Leadership TKO magazine.